All right, let's try that again. Welcome, everybody, to the Beantown 2024 Women's Classic. This will be the final game for the SPHA team. We've dropped our previous three. At this point, it is mathematically impossible for us to move on. We will be facing off against the WC Swans. Swans will be in black. SPHA will be in purple. SPHA is the home team in this contest. They will start the game moving left to right. Swans in black are the visitors. They will start the game moving right to left. Teams will be jumping on the ice here shortly. Just waiting for the Zamboni to clear and the refs to allow everybody to get on the ice. Teams coming out onto the ice now, or at least the Swans are. SPHA appears to still be in the locker room. I don't even see them out at the boards yet. SPHA now taking the ice. Teams will get a 3-minute warm-up period, and then we will get this game started. About 45 seconds left in the warm-up period. That's going to do it for the warm-ups. Teams will get the pucks in, get their last-minute coaching, and then we will get this game started. I think I am going to move to be closer to get away from the railing being in the shot. All right, this way the railing's not in the shot. Teams breaking the huddle here at about the same time. All right, game has started. Opening draw controlled by the Swans. Skated forward into the zone. SPHA plays it to the near side. Held in the zone. This will be dumped deep. Collected by Wheeler. Sent up the near side. Held in at the point. Turned around by the Swans in the circle. Steps past the defender. Puck left behind in the circle. Now played to the boards. Passed up the boards. This will be played out of the zone, but intercepted by the Swans, who turn it back into the SPHA end. SPHA plays it off the near boards to neutral territory, but that is picked up immediately by the Swans and skated back into the SPHA zone. This will be dumped to the length of the ice and be an icing on SPHA early in the first period. Defensive zone draw. This will be to Sam's glove side. Draw controlled by SPHA into the corner, sent up the middle. That will get past the defenders. Down, not enough for icing. Racing back to it. Swans get there first, but over skate. Picked up by SPHA, sent to the center. That is collected by the defense and now skated out the middle of the zone. Pushed up neutral territory, up the outside. Sent now to the middle, pass to the near circle. Played into the corner. Swans play it off the backboards, trying to get it to the front of the net. This will be centered and bashed back into the corner by the SPHA defense. Played behind the net, sent to the front. And Sam was on the wrong side of the net for that one, and the Swans will score early, making this a one-goal game. .46 left in the first period, and it is 1-0 to the Swans. Swans control the draw, playing to the near side. This will be dumped into the zone where SPHA picks it up. That puck is left behind, played into the far corner, played up the far boards. This is tried to play past the defender, but the defender will hold the line. Playing into the slot, strong stick to push it into the near circle. Swans holding there. Centering feed is sticked behind the goal by the SPHA defense. Played to the far corner, held there, puck left behind. Swans will pick it up in the corner, turning with it, trying to get it to the front. That is blocked by a skate. Puck pushed into the corner. Swans pick it up there. Centering feed floats past everybody to the near boards. Bashed deep. That is blocked into the corner by a stick. Now sent up. That will be intercepted at the blue line. Held in, and that bounces off a body and out of the zone. SPHA tries to get it forward. Now kicks it forward. and gains the Swans in. Bounced off the boards. Little self-pass, but that will be stolen by Annabelle, who now skates up the far side of the ice. Annabelle moving forward with some speed, and a SPHA player blows a tire. Puck comes in. Annabelle gets a shot, and Sam swallows it with no rebound. Defensive draw won by the Swans, played to the slot, shot in. That's off a body in front. Sticked away briefly. Puck still loose beside the net there. Trickles behind the goal line, picked up by the Swans, bounced off the side of the net, and now SPHA picks it up on the far side and skates it out of the zone. Sticked away by the Swans in the neutral zone. Play off the far boards in front of the Swans bench. Puck still there. Played forward by the Swans, picked up by SPHA at the red line. Swans intercept that lead pass. Fan on the initial attempt, and that will be offside at the SPHA blue line. Offside draw directly in front of the SPHA bench. Won by the Swans, bounces off a skate into the SPHA end. Picked up by the SPHA defense, skated up the near side. Puck left behind at the blue line, and this time it will be offsides on SPHA. Offsides draw on the near dot outside of the Swans end. Puck bounced off the ref, off the draw, dumped into the Swans end, collected by the Swans defense. Pass across to the middle, now played out of the zone on the far side. Swans move it to the middle of the ice, skating into the slot. Moving in, puck swept to the near boards. Battle for it there. Puck left behind, now sent deep. It will be pushed behind the net. Swans pick it up in the far corner. Fan on the centering attempt. That is off a skate and now collected by SPHA in the middle. Skating up 3-on-2 developing. SPHA skates into the Swans end. Can't get past the defense. And we are going to get a call for that collision on the far boards. It will be a rough on the Swans. SPHA to get a power play with 18:32 left in the first period. SPHA win the draw. That shot is blocked in front. Bounces to the slot, collected, pushed towards the blue line. Now the Swans pick it up and skate out on the near side. Centering feed is ahead of the forward, and it will come to the far corner where SPHA picks it up and skates to the near side. Moving up the near side, SPHA moves out of the zone, skates through the neutral territory, pushes into the zone. Puck squirts free, and the Swans will pick it up in the near corner and shoot it behind their net to the far point. That is bounced across at the blue line, and it will trickle over the line and be played back in offside. Offside draw will be just in front of the Swans bench. One back by the Swans, mishandled by the defense, foot race over to it. Swans get there first, shoot it up the near boards. This will be collected inside the blue line. Bounced up, that gets past everybody. Not enough for icing. Picked up by the Swans just in front of their goal line. Pass to the far boards. Played up on the far side. Left behind briefly on the point, now played out to neutral territory. Collected again in neutral territory by the Swans, stepping into the zone. Play is onside, moved now into the corner. SPHA tries to get that past the defenders. Gets it past one, can't get it past the second. Held in at the point, pushed towards the net. Doesn't make it all the way to it. That centering feed, shot doesn't make it there. Puck left behind, now pushed to the corner by the SPHA defense. Collected by the Swans. Puck stolen at the top of the circle, shouldered off the puck, but the puck will get over the blue line. Swans have to get back on side. Power play is 26 seconds left. Swans get a shot in on Sam, who does not give up a rebound. Defensive zone draw for SPHA. This will be to Sam's stick side. Won by the Swans to the high slot. Collected there. Shot is over Sam. And the Swans take a 2-goal lead with 16:51 remaining in the first period. .20 seconds remaining on the power play. That was a shorthanded goal scored by the Swans. Puck dumped deep into the zone. Swans collect in the near corner, skating behind the net. Puck left behind, centering feed, but no one was home for SPHA. Swans collect there. Playing up the near side. Swans play it into the SPHA end. That outlet pass, it bounces off a body to the far boards. Outlet attempt is blocked by the Swans. Pushed deeper into the zone. Fan on the outlet attempt. Pushed up, that is blocked by the Swans, and now it will be played to the near side and out. Collected by the Swans inside their own blue line. Tipped forward. Played onside, bodies dropping in the middle. And the Swans will collect the puck and play it to the far side out of their own zone. Skating to the middle of the ice. They gain the SPHA in. Pressure coming through. Step past the defender. That is off the pipe and to the far side. Played back to the middle. That steps past the defender. Moves across the blue paint. Now in the near corner centering feed. Sam sticks it up. It's pushed just wide of the near pipe. Play behind the net. Pushed to the top of the far circle. Shot from there. Bounces off a body in front. Played to the slot, and SPHA picks it up there and plays it out the near side. Play at the blue line. That will be played back in offside as the forward had not cleared the zone yet. Offside draw just outside of the Swans end. Won by SPHA. Mishandled by the defense initially, now pushed forward. SPHA races in the far side, steps around a defender, but loses the puck in the process. Swans pick it up on the far boards. Turn. Cutting up the outside, steps past one defender. Gets some help, moves in, shoots. And that beats Sam over her blocker shoulder, making this a 3-goal game. Swans scoring fast and furious here. 15:09 left in the first period. Swans win the draw, playing it to the near side. Played it forward, turn around by SPHA at their blue line. That lead pass is intercepted and stolen now by SPHA, who stepped forward into the zone. That is pushed towards the net, but well wide. That outlet pass is blocked initially and now floated past everyone. This will be an icing on the Swans. Draw won by the Swans. Playing to the far side. SPHA player fell down. Second one fell down. Puck comes to the near corner. That will bounce over the net. Playing in the far corner. Players falling down there. Swans pick it up. Pass to the middle. That bounces over the stick. And SPHA picks it up on the near side. Played back to the point where it comes out of the zone. That will be played back in, but the forward had not cleared the zone on the far side. Offsides on the Swans. Offside on the near dot, just outside of the SPHA end. Won by the Swans. Played back at the red line, dumped into the zone. Battle on the boards. Now the Swans step forward into the zone. Moving in, shoots, and that's right into Sam, who hangs on. Defensive zone draw for SPHA. This will be to Sam's glove side. Won by the Swans. Poked away initially by SPHA, recovered by the Swans against the boards. Played back to the point, pushed across to the high slot. floated towards net, and Sam will glove that one and hang on. This draw will be to Sam's stick side. Won by the Swans, but that gets through the forward and over to the near boards. Defense races over to push it deeper into the zone. This will go behind the net. Swans race over, collect it in the far corner, push it up the far boards. Battled there, floated towards net, and Sam will just jump on top of that and freeze the play. .39 remaining in the first period. Draw won by the Swans, back to the point. Floated in from the point, and Sam dives on that one and covers. SPHA win the draw, back to the corner. Sent up the boards. That is held in at the point initially and now poked free. Foot race for it. SPHA races up the far side. Can't get past the defender. Collected in the corner, centered. That will be bounced towards the net initially, but recovered by the Swans in their own zone. Now skating on the near side. Swans holding it at the red line. Sent up the middle. That is away from everybody. Turned back up. Barnes plays it into the zone. Shot is on net and kicked aside by the goalie. Play up the far side. This will be sent out of the zone. SPHA sent it to the far boards, but the Swans jump on that one and skate into the zone. Shot in. That's off a body in front. Given away, but the follow-up does not go on net. Played behind the net to the far side. This will be sent to the point, held in by the Swans at the far point. Turned deeper into the zone. Wheeler lets it go. Swans pick it up behind the net. 3 players for the Swans behind the goal line. Play in the far corner, battling for it. Swans still with control. That centering feed is intercepted. Now sent up to the point, held in there. That is partially blocked, bounces to the slot, now swept to the near boards. Swans win the foot race for it. Play on the near boards, sent towards the point. That is sent towards goal and tipped wide of the near pipe. Play behind the net. SPHA collects there, skates to the far side, still moving with the puck, bounced off the boards, and the Swans will pick it up in neutral territory. Big collision in neutral territory. Swans pick the puck back up. Player still down for the Swans. Swans collect the puck on the near boards. Step into the zone. Annabelle moves in, shoots, and that's off the pipe. Beat Sam to the glove, but not inside the net. Puck bashed to the far boards. This will get all the way down into the Swans end. Not enough for icing. Swans collect. Play out the middle. That is given away out of the blue line, but can't be handled. Play on the near side, pushed into the Swans end. Puck trickles into the corner. Swans collect there, sent up the near boards. Centered by SPHA, collected there, knocked over in front. And the Swans will collect and skate out on the far side of the ice. Swans player dropped coming into the zone. No call on that contact. That shot from long distance is wide of the target, bounces to the near boards. Puck turned around, coming out of the zone, played back into the near corner. Swans skated behind their net. That outlet pass is blocked. Lexi battling in the corner, gets some help there. Puck still there in the corner. Now the Swans skate away with it behind their own net, moving to the near side. Swans skating forward with it on the near side. Moving up the near side of the ice, gain the SPHA in. Skating behind the net, turning, that is pushed towards the front, bounces off some skates and to the high slot. Shot is just wide of the far side, pushed towards Sam, and then she turns and jumps on the puck before it can be directed towards the back of the net. .29 remaining in the first period. Defensive zone draw for SPHA. This is to Sam's stick side. Won by the Swans. Held in at the high slot. This will be dumped deep into the near corner. Wraps around behind the net. Sent by the Swans to the far side. Pushed back to the point. Floated in there. Blocked down in front. Sam can't get over in time. And that is pushed over her and into the net. Draw one by SPHA, stolen by the Swans, who step forward into the zone. Moving in on the near side, battling for it there. Puck left behind initially, now dumped behind the net. Play comes to the far side, held in by the Swans. Pushed up, that gets through everybody and out all the way to the Swans end. Swans collect in their own zone, knocked off the near boards. Turned around in neutral territory, but intercepted by the Swans, who skated into the SPHA end. That shot is blocked in front by the defense. Sent to the far side, held in by the Swans. Play in the far corner. Pushed behind the net. SPHA can't get to it. Swans still there, trying to get it to the front. Play on the near boards. Puck collected. Skating in, sets past the defender, shoots. That's right into Sam. Blocked down. And the follow-up is behind her. It is now a 5-goal game with 9:22 left in the first period. Draw one by the Swans. Stepping forward up the near side. Annabelle skates in, gets her pocket picked. Puck bounces to the corner. Annabelle gets to it, picks it back up. Gets swarmed by 3 SPHA players. Puck comes free, pushed over the line and out of the zone. Green skates forward with it. That shot is blocked by a stick, bounces off the glass. Comes down behind the goal, and the Swans pick it up there. Played up the far boards, held in at the blue line. Green takes a whack, but that is sent out of the zone by the Swans, who get in the way of the shot. Collected in the zone by SPHA, sent up the near side. Moving forward with it, SPHA now has numbers, steps into the zone, centering feed. Shot by Barnes is off target. Follow-up is into the skates of a Swan defender. Collected at the blue line, pushed towards the front. That will go to the near corner. That is sent across the blue paint, bounces off the far boards. Swans collect there and skated out of the zone, now moving towards the middle of the ice. Can't get past the defender. Puck will be swept towards the near boards. Swans pick it back up in the corner. Battle in the corner. Puck still there. Now sent up the near boards. Held in at the point. Annabelle rips it. And Sam covers. Draw one by SPHA. Played towards the boards, but picked up by the Swans. That centering feed bounces off a stick to the top of the circle. Stolen by SPHA, who skate out of the zone. 2-on-2. Racing to the near side. Puck is played deep into the corner. Swans pick it up there. Sent to the far boards. Collected by the Swans. That outlet pass is off a skate. Held on to for a long time there. And the refs are going to say she closed her hand on that. And we will get an offensive zone draw to the Swans goalie stick side. Controlled by the Swans. Swans will skate it behind the net to the near side. Played off the boards, up the near side. That outlet pass is initially blocked. Dumped forward by SPHA. And that will make it to the goal line for an icing. Defensive zone draw for SPHA. This will be to Sam's glove side. Draw one by the Swans. Played back to the point. Shot. Sam blocks it down, and then it gets cleared aside by the defense. Puck cleared down. This is not going to make it for icing. Collected by the Swans. Played to the far side, and that will be held in the zone. Sent back towards the front of the net. That will trickle in, and the goalie will stick it to the near corner. Played up on the near side. Held in at the point. Fan on that shot attempt, and it has nothing on it. and the Swans will skate it out of the zone. 3-on-2 developing. Long distance shot is wide of the near post. Collected by the Swans in the corner. Playing behind the net, holding there. Swans player still with the puck, plays it to the far side. Plays it to the front, and it is chipped up and over Sam. And it is now 6-0 to the Swans. Swans control the draw. Played to the far side. Moved into the SPHA end. Shoot in, and Sam will save that and then jump on the rebound. I just received word shots are currently 19-1 to the Swans. Draw won by SPHA. Overskated, and the Swans will get to it, play it behind the net. SPHA win it there. Playing up the near side, that is pushed through the defender. Not enough for icing. Swans pick it up in their own end, skating in front of their net. Puck gets knocked away briefly. Swans pick it up in the far circle. That will be played up, and that came over the line and will be offside. Offside draw will be just in front of the Swans bench. One back by SPHA. Pushed forward by the Swans. Sent to the far boards. Swans intercept that at their blue line. Poked away initially, now chipped into the zone. Swans pick it up at the top of the near circle. Skating to the far side, that will be played off the far boards and out of the zone. It's in the skates of the SPHA player. Picked up, and this will be offside on the Swans as the forward had too much momentum and couldn't turn around in time. Offside draw in front of the SPHA bench. Controlled by SPHA. Played across to the near side. Shot up the near boards, but that will be an icing, and this will now come all the way down to the defensive end. Draw controlled by the Swans. Turning at the top of the circle. Played back to the point. Held in at the blue line. This will be dumped safely to the far corner. Swans pick it up there. Play up the far boards. Battle on the far boards. Player pushed over. Puck pushed towards the point. Held in by the Swans. Puck will be pushed into the far corner where SPHA will pick it up. Sent up the far boards. That's off a skate. Swans pick it up in the circle. Shot from distance. And Sam blocks that one. And then gets a very fast whistle. That puck was not covered. Draw won by the Swans, but it's behind the forward. Racing over, the defense is going to hold it at the point. Pushing it up the near boards. Swan center, Sam sticks that aside. Can't quite hang on to it. Puck winds up behind the net. Sent to the front. Sam blocks one, blocks the second. Puck is still loose. It's under a skate, and now Sam dives on top of it. Draw will be to Sam's stick side. Won by the Swans. Pushed back to the high slot. That shot is off a body and played out of the zone. Swans win the foot race for it. Turn it back into the SPHA end, but it will be offside. And they're going to pull it back to center because of where the pass originated from. Draw one back by the Swans. Pushed forward by SPHA. Swans will pick it up in their own zone. Skating to the far side. Swans pass it up the far boards. That connects. This is played across. Called onside. Stepping through the defense. Moving in. and beat Sam to the glove side, making this a 7-0 game. .418 left in the first period. Puck knocked forward by SPHA, picked up by the Swans. Skating up the far side, that is kept out of the zone. Picked back up by the Swans, who step into the zone. Skating past defenders, shot is over Sam and into the goal. SPHA controls the draw initially, keeps it out of the zone. Swans pick it up, skate in, that's called onside. Moves it across to the far side, stepping in, circling to the top of the slot. This will be pushed back to the blue line, floated in, that's off a body. Swans pick it back up and shoot it from the circle past Sam. I think that beat her blocker side. Puck controlled by the Swans, played up the near side, knocked deep into the zone. SPHA try to push it forward. That is sent towards the front. Sam gets in front of that one. Play up the far side, pushed up the middle of the ice. That is intercepted by the Swans at center ice. Shot from distance, blocked down by the defense. Kept in the zone by the Swans. Turning towards the side of the net. Pushed towards the front. Sam keeps the first one out and then dives on top of the rebound. Draw will be to Sam's stick side. One back. Annabelle picks it up in the slot, shoots it in. That's wide of the near post. Swans pick it up behind the net. Battling for it in the near corner. It's played to the point. Annabelle gets another crack at it. And that is into Sam's glove where she hangs on to it. Draw will be to Sam's glove side. Controlled by the Swans, intercepted by SPHA, who skated out of the zone. Moving up the middle of the ice, stepping through, cannot get through the defense. Puck will trickle to the backboards. Picked up by SPHA, centering feet is off a skate. Follow-up blocked by a stick. And the Swans will collect and send it out of the zone. That is collected by SPHA at their blue line. Lead pass blocked by a skate. Sent back. Swans send it forward into the zone. Slightly ahead of the forward. Kicked ahead. Puck bounces up and just wide of the goal. Wraparound attempt blocked by the defense. Sam was wildly out of position there. Sent up. That will be held in at the point. Annabelle shoots. And that's off a body in front and wide. Chipped up. That gets out of the zone. And Annabelle races over and picks it up in her own zone. Skating to the near side. Bounced off the boards. Collected by SPHA in their own end. Hibbard skates it behind the goal. Passes up the far side, intercepted by the Swans. Pushed now to the high slot. Swans collect that. That shot is blocked in front. Outlet passes off of a skate. And the follow-up by the Swans is sent in on Sam, who blocks it and then covers. Draw will be to Sam's glove side. Won by the Swans. Push back towards the defense. SPHA gets there first, but can't get it out of the zone. That shot is off the back of a leg, and now SPHA pushes it out of the zone on the far side. SPHA moves forward, sends it to the middle, but that is intercepted by the Swans, who turned it back to the blue line. Played to the middle, collected by SPHA. That is sent on net and sticked aside by the goalie. Puck still in the zone, played off the backboards. Swans play it to the far corner. Sent up the far side. That will be played out of the zone. Lead pass is ahead of the forward. SPHA turns it back around. That bounces off the near side and will be an icing. Draw will be to Sam's stick side. Draw controlled by SPHA, pushed to the high slot, collected there by the Swans, blasted in. That bounces off a body in front and does not make it to the net. Sent up the near side, bounced off a body, held in at the point. That shot doesn't make it in, and the defense collects it and sends it up the far side. That is still in the zone, drifted in. Sam gets a leg on that one, tries to push it away. Puck is still free and now covers. "37 seconds left in the first period. Defensive draw to Sam's stick side. Won by the Swans, chipped up but wide of the far post. SPHA collects it behind the net. Lexi tries to move it there, stolen by the Swans. Wraparound attempt is blocked. Puck trickles to the high slot. Bouncing off bodies, and now SPHA will move it out of the zone. SPHA tries to get it forward, chased down from behind. Puck picked up by the trailer, and then shouldered off the play. And we're going to get a knee-on-knee trip. So 13 seconds left. SPHA on the power play. Swans win the draw. Play it up the near boards. That is held in the zone. Trying to get it to the middle. And the puck is stolen and knocked to the backboards, and that's going to do it for the first period. End of one. Score is 9-0 to the Swans. SPHA taking an absolute beating in this one. Second period coming up. We've got another 22 minutes of hockey left to play. So SPHA is going to start the second period here on the power play. They have 1:47 left of the man advantage. Draw controlled by SPHA, back to their zone. Played up the near boards. Swans pick it up in their own end. Held in at the blue line. Push deeper, but the Swans will pick that up and bounce it off the far boards out of the zone. Played towards the middle. SPHA picks it up. Skates to the near side. Floats this in. It will bounce in on net. Goalie stops it and then covers. Offensive zone draw, won by SPHA. Chipped back into the circle. Turning with it. Number 7 turns, shoots, and the goalie snags that one and hangs on. Scrum off the draw. Swans control back to the backboards. Playing to the far corner. And that's going to be a trip on SPHA. As soon as they touch the puck, that's going to wipe out the remainder of the man advantage. We will get a minute of 4-on-4. And then the Swans will get a minute of power play. So Sirwatka goes for a trip. Draw controlled by the Swans. Push towards the point. That will be floated wide of the far post. Controlled off the backboard. Swans pick it up there. Playing to the near side. Played back to the blue line. Held in. D-to-D pass to the far point. Push to the middle. That gets through everybody and to the near boards. Collected by the Swans. Played back to the point. Harassed there, and that will be chipped up and out of the zone. And now it's a foot race for it. Overskated by everybody. Knocked into the zone where the Swans will pick it up in their own end. Swans play it off the near boards. Pick it up. Held in at the blue line. But that is intercepted by the Swans, who cannot get it out. Barnes moves it to the middle. Backhand is on the goalie, who sticks it up and to the backboards. Swans pick it up off the backboards. Centering feed, connects, and now it's a foot race. She's got a step on the defense. Racing back, shot goes in on Sam, who blocks and covers. Swans now on the power play. Controlling the draw, played back to the high slot. Bash from there, but that does not make it to the net as SPHA jumps on it. Lexi skates it into the zone, but loses it in the Swans end. Swans skated up the near side. Skating past players, moving into the SPHA end. Gets through, trickles in, and Sam dives on that puck and covers. Draw will be to Sam's glove side. One back to the point. Collected there, dumped up the near boards, and wrapped behind the net. Turned back around, bounced to the front, but SPHA jumps on that. Bounces it off the boards. Trying to stick it away from the defender, now pushed forward. Swans collected at their own end. 15 seconds left in the power play for the Swans. Playing it up the near side. Swans skate into the zone. That shot is off a skate, bounces to the near boards. Battle for it there, and SPHA skates away with it. 4 seconds left in the power play. SPHA skating up the near side. Steps into the zone, turns away from the defender. Dumps the puck into the corner. And the puck will wind up on the near boards, where the Swans, will pass it out of the zone. Play on the near side, pushed into the SPHA end. Chipped off the boards, not out on the initial attempt. Second effort gets it into neutral territory. Swans play it into the zone, turned immediately back around by SPHA. Pushed forward by the Swans. Played to the near side. Racing over to get to it. Swans get there first. Skating behind the net. Moving to the front. Shot is in on Sam, who blocks it to the backboards. Playing to the near side. SPHA dumps it up and past the defenders. This will die before it reaches icing distance. Annabelle picks it up deep in her own zone. Turning, cuts past one forward. Races up the middle of the ice. Steps in, puck gets swept to the near boards. Annabelle picks it back up, centers, but that is intercepted by SPHA, who plays to the near side. That lead pass is blocked by the defender, and it bounces out of the SPHA into neutral territory. This will be dumped down. However, oh no, icing is waved off. Played up the near side. That comes over the line, and this will be offside on SPHA. We have a Swans player leaving the ice. Offside draw won by the Swans just outside their zone on the near dot. Played across to the middle, passed up. That is jumped on by SPHA, who turn it back around. A huge hit there. Play on the near boards, pushed into the zone. Racing over, Swans will get to this first and play it to the near corner. Falling down on the play, centering feed will bounce behind everybody and come over the line to neutral territory. SPHA plays it up the far boards. This will be played into the zone. No icing on the play, could have been called. Swans holding it in the corner. Puck takes a funny bounce there, now played up and out of the zone. SPHA picks it up, plays it back up neutral territory, given away on the near side. This will be dumped forward, floated down, and that will be an icing. And we will get a defensive zone draw to Sam's glove side. $17-12 left in the second period. Draw won by the Swans, back to the point. Annabelle picks it up, pushes that towards the net. Initial attempt is blocked by Sam. Played to the far side, and SPHA gets it out of the zone. Pokes it away from one defender, but Annabelle picks it up at her blue line. Played up the near side. SPHA passes cross ice. This will be played out of the zone where the Swans will seal it in neutral territory. That will be chipped forward. Still in the Swans' end. Battle on the near side. Swans will not get it out on the initial attempt. And now Annabelle comes away with it, and it's a one-on-one battle. Annabelle moves in, steps around one, steps in, and Sam blocks that one up off the body high. Play on the far side. That shot floated from the point, bounces off an SPHA defender. Sent up the middle. That lead pass connects. Skated into the zone, but the puck gets swept back out. Battle in front of the the Swans bench. That puck doesn't come into the zone. Now it does, but it is offside. Draw one back by the Swans, played up the far side, pass across, but that's behind the defender. Swans pick it up on the near side, turning at the bottom of the circle, pass back to the point. Annabelle shoots, and Sam kicks that aside. Follow-up is behind, and the Swans can't get a stick on it to put that on net. Swans pick it back up in the near corner, play it back to the point, and that gets through Annabelle, and it's poked away from her, but Annabelle turns it back around at her blue line. Playing on the near side. Swans step forward into the zone. Steps wide, shoots. That's off a body in front. Shouldering forward, Swans will win that battle. Puck goes to the far corner. Played up the far boards. Swans defense steps in, holds the zone. Lexi tries to turn that around, but it gets dumped back behind the net. Swans pick it up there. Play it towards the front. Trying to get a turnaround shot. They finally do. Sam blocks that with the leg. Play in the far corner. Swans get a hold of the puck, trying to get a centering feed. They do not, and now SPHA skates away with it. Overskates the puck, pushes it to the near side. Picked up. SPHA gains the zone, but can't get through the defense. And the puck gets turned around at the blue line. Still in the zone, now brought out by the Swans. Swans will gain control of it, 2-on-1. Annabelle moves in, shoots, and that's off of Sam's face. Push to the front. Sam gets another save there and then dives on top of it. Draw will be to Sam's stick side. Won by the Swans, played back to the slot. Held there. Drifted in. Sam can't get on the first one. Follow up. And Sam is down. I think she got a stick to the face in the middle of that scrum. This draw will be to Sam's stick side. Scrum off the draw, chipped up to the point. Swans control there. Pass to the slot. That shot is off a skate. Picked back up by the Swans. That shot is off a skate. And played to the near boards. Battle on the near side. Played to the near point. Swans bashed that one in from the point, but it is sticked aside in front of the goal. Shouldered away from the puck. SPHA player goes flying from that interaction. Shot from the point. Beats Sam to the blocker side. And it is now a 10-goal game. $13:55 left to play in the game. Draw controlled by the Swans. Playing to the near side. Battle just outside the SPHA blue line. Pushed forward up the near boards. Chipped into the Swans end where Annabelle collects and skates to the far side. Passed up the far side. Kicked forward, but SPHA turns that back around to the near boards. Collected by the Swans at their blue line. This will be sent cross ice. That's away from everybody. SPHA picks it up in their own zone. Pass across. This will be played up to the blue line. Bounced off the boards. Not out. Oh, no, it was out. This will be called offside. $13:10 remaining in the game. Swans control the draw, play it up the far side, stepping into the zone on the far side of the ice, moving to the bottom of the circle, stepping behind the goal, pass to the front, the stick lift. This will come out of the zone. Swans pick it back up in neutral territory, dump it into the zone, all the way down to the backboards. SPHA gets their first scrum on the backboards. Swans collect, move to the near side, pass to the circle. Play still at the bottom of the circle, back and forth across the circle. Holding in the circle, now moving to the dot. Pushed in. Are we going to get a crease violation? I think we just got a crease violation. So this draw will come out of the zone as there was an opponent player standing in the blue paint. You don't see that one called very often. Swans win the draw. Overskated initially, now picked back up. Annabelle collects it, steps into the zone, moves in, drops the puck to the middle. Puck left behind. Trying to sweep the puck away. Swans pick it up, shoot it in, and Sam dives on top of it. $12-12 left in the game. Draw will be to Sam's stick side. One back by the Swans. Annabelle picks it up, launches it. That is off of a body in front. Held in at the blue line. Played up the near boards. Pushed to neutral territory where the Swans pick it up and play it cross ice. That's played into the zone. Blocked by a defender to the far boards. Pushed up the far boards. SPHA holds the zone briefly. Now the Swans cleared the zone. Battle for it there. SPHA turns it back to center, but the Swans pick it up and skate into the zone with speed. Moving to the middle, cutting around the defender. And that beat Sam short side. She looked like she was up against the post, but that somehow squeaked through her. Draw controlled by the Swans. Played to the near side. Swans step into the zone. Push to the middle. That outlet pass is blocked. Comes to the circle. Centering feed doesn't have anything on it. Follow-up comes to the front. Bounces over a stick. SPHA trying to get it out of the zone on the far side. They do so now. Moving up the far side. That is behind. Called onside. Shot floated in, but the goalie gloves it and hangs on. Offensive zone draw, controlled by SPHA. Shot from distance well wide of the near side. Collected by the Swans in the near corner. Played up to the point. That will come over the line. SPHA trying to get a stick on it. Swans get there first. SPHA turns it back into the Swans' end, but the Swans intercept and dump it. No, not out. Played back up the near boards. This will be pushed wide of the near pipe. Swans pick it up behind their own net and skate up the far side of the ice. Swans moving forward. Step into the zone. Step wide. Move now behind the net. Skate to the near side. Puck left behind at the circle. Swans center. Can't get the shot away. Puck left behind. Picked up behind the net. Stuff attempt doesn't go off. Puck now knocked away. Pushed towards the near side. And SPHA pushes it to the point where it is held in. That will be pushed past the defender. Now dropped back to the point. That shot doesn't have enough on it. Blocked in front. Pushed to the far point. This will be dumped to the backboards. That centering feed is blocked. Played to the circle. That is chipped past the defender but not out of the zone. Defender holds the line and moves it up the far boards. Played to the back. SPHA gets to that one. Plays it to the near corner where the Swans get to it and send it back behind the net. SPHA picks their pocket there, sends it to the far side. Held in by the defense there. Sent back up the far boards. That is intercepted. Sent back to the point. Held there. Bounced back to the backboards. This will be sent to the point. Held there. Swans with some back and forth. Cycling. That will be sent to the front. Sam pokes that one away. And the defenders kick that aside, and it gets sent in on Sam, who will block and cover. .9:05 remaining in the game, and the clock is now running. Draw won by the Swans. Annabelle picks it up in the high slot, steps into the circle. Centering feed sticked aside by the SPHA defense. Playing to the near side. Number 5 for the Swans picks it up. Shot pushed in. That goes off the outside of the netting on the far side. Swans try to get it to the front of the net. They can't. It gets pushed to the far point, where it will come over the line. Battle at the line. And they're going to call that offside. I didn't think that crossed back into the zone. So we will get an offside draw just in front of the SPHA bench. That will trickle in on Sam, and she will just freeze it. So this draw will be to Sam's stick side. Controlled by SPHA. Battle for it in the corner. Puck still in the corner. Ref is standing right in the way. Puck now squirts free, goes behind the net. SPHA player went the wrong way around the net, and the Swans player wins the foot race to get to it. That is sent towards the front, but it's off a skate. Annabelle picks it up off the near boards. Holding out the circle, turns sharply, moves towards the front, centers. But that is picked up by Lexi on the far side, who skates it out of the zone. Lexi rockets that down. No icing on the play. She had found the red line. Annabelle picks it up deep in her own end. Skates to the far side of the ice. Passes it up. This will exit the zone. Sent cross ice to the near side. SPHA collects there. That centering feed is behind the forwards, but the Swans can't get it forward on that first attempt. Swans now recollect, move it up the far side of the ice, step into the zone, recollect the puck, pressured there. That is off the outside of the pipe, and it's loose. Sam gets a hold of one of them and gets the save and the whistle. Again, fast whistle by the ref. That puck was not covered. Draw will be to Sam's glove side. Controlled by the Swans, back to the point. Blast from the point is off a number of skates, bounces to the far corner. That ping-ponged around like crazy. Battle in the far corner. Swans pick it up there. Centering feed, misses everybody. Comes to the near point. Swans hold the line. Sent to the front. And SPHA will clear the zone. Swans intercept that at center. Play it to the far side. Step back into the SPHA end. Stepping into the circle. Shot. Sam blocks that high. Played behind the net to the near side. Play in the near corner. Swans pick it up there. Puck gets left behind on the near boards. Pick back up. Playing to the near side. Stepping to the high slot. Swans circling with it. Steps past the defender. Moving to the far circle. That is floated high of the goal and bounces off the boards and is helped on its way out of the zone. Swans pick it up in their own end. Swans cross ice. Bounce it off the boards. Picked up in neutral territory. Lead pass connects, but is slightly behind. Recollected. Battle in the corner. Swans holding there. Played back to the circle. 5:27 left to play. Puck behind the net. Moving to the near side. Swans still with the puck. Pressured there. Pushed towards the point. Second effort gets it out of the zone. And now Barnes moves it forward. Sends it to the front, but that is blocked by a skate, and the Swans will skate it out of the zone. Lead pass connects, now moving up the near side. Gaining the SPHA in. Turning to the top of the circle, steps towards the slot. That is a great play, but pushed just wide of the far post. Centered, stepping in. Sam was down, but that shot was way high. Puck pushed back to the side of the circle. Swans pick it up there. 75 turns to the slot, passes to the far circle. Coming to the near side. Swans circling. That is sent towards the front. Doesn't make it all the way to the front of the net. Battle at the side of the net. Push behind the goal line. Swans pick it up there. And pickpocketed in the circle. Outlet pass is blocked. Still in the zone. Swans can't hold the line there, and it will trickle to neutral territory. They get back on side. Step into the zone. Pass across. Moving into the circle. Holding. Doesn't take the shot. Pushes it back to the point. Pass to the goal line. Back and forth, stepping into the circle. Push to the goal line. That misses the forward. And now it's played to the near side. Battle behind the goal. And that is under Sam. And she will freeze the play. 3:45 left in the game. Draw won by the Swans. Annabelle picks it up in the near circle. Circles with it back to the point. Passes across to her defensive partner. That is floated in, and it's off the pipe. I think that hit both posts. It's pushed towards the net, and Sam will jump on top of this one and cover. Three minutes left to play in the game. Draw controlled by the Swans. Turning with it, that is pushed weakly towards goal. Collected by SPHA. Dumped up the near side, not out. Held at the blue line. Strong stick by the Swans. Sent back to the middle. 28 tries to get a shot away. It's pushed in. Sam dives on it, but it squeaks underneath her, and that's going to be a goal. .227 left to play in the game. Clock is running at this point. Score is now 12-0 SPHA controls off this draw, but loses the puck trying to cross the blue line. Steals the puck back, steps into the zone, can't get the shot away, shouldered down, and we are going to get a penalty on the Swans with 2 minutes remaining in the game. Face-off is going to be to the Swan goalie's stick side. Controlled by SPHA, shot is blocked in front by the Swans and pushed out of the zone. That lead pass is blocked but picked up by the Swans defense, who race up the near side. Stepping into the zone, moving past the defenders, moving to the far side. This will be dumped up to the far point. D to D. Shot from distance is blocked by a skate. Puck is still loose and now collected by SPHA and bounced off the boards but not out. That is floated in. Sam blocks it down. Puck on the far boards, pushed up off the far circle. That is blocked by a Swan skate and now played out of the zone. Swans pick it up at their blue line. Skating forward with it, moving up the middle of the ice. Pass to the outside, but that is away from the other forward. And SPHA will clear the zone, but right to the Swans defense, who collected in neutral territory and moved back into the zone. 1-on-3, in on Sam, who blocks that one to the outside. Swans trying to get another shot away. That's pushed towards the front, but it doesn't make it all the way to the net. Play in the far corner. 22 seconds left to play in the game. SPHA skating with it. Moving up the near side. SPHA centers, and that is slightly ahead of the forward. Centered, but that is intercepted by the Swans, who turn it behind their own net with 5 seconds to go. This will be played to the point. Held in. Turned back towards the goal, but not far enough. And that's going to do it. This one's going to end with an absolute beatdown. Final score of this one is going to be 12-0 to the Swans. So that's going to do it for SPHA for the weekend. They are now officially done. All right, that will do it for